go, here we go, here we go. What's good, what's good, what's good? What's good, everybody?
Stream Elements said Old Are My Place is now live. Streaming new, Dark Epoch, Crown Emoji by new. Dark Epoch is the king of new MMORPGs. Crown Emoji.
Triple checking.
Deserves
good over there.
250 set high.
Super loud, I can't hear. What's good, dude?
Berserk Sadox King 250 said, how are you?
Doing good today, big dog.
Berserk Sadox King 250 said,
Doing good today, big dog. Can you hear me good? Can you hear me good? Doing good. Today is sponsorship day. We have been sponsored by MU. Well, 37, maybe like 37 game studios, but MU. Playing ourselves some MU today. As soon as I'm able to stretch this out a bit. I don't know, y'all. What do y'all feel like playing today? So I'm doing good. How about yourself, big dog? Can you hear me well? Everything good over there? The game might be a little loud. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna play with. I think I'm gonna do Archer. Yeah, we'll roll with Archer. And this created character. What is this? Ah, okay. The name. I'm gonna do Old Army. All my characters are always create character. What's good, Edward Snow? Over on TikTok.
Hello, warrior. Welcome. Begin your adventure in the Mu continent with a quest.
So hold on, we're gonna do. Where is the settings on this game? Because I need to flip some things real quick. Nope, nope. That's how you just click. That's how you sit. Oh, this is really new to me. Welcome, you're back. What's happening? MU continent. We got ourselves a quest. Go here. Character options. Oh, don't mean to do that. I don't want to make this game full screen. So we're playing ourselves a new game today, obviously. Archer, inventory, garden, shop. How about you, D? How you doing? How about you, man? How's everybody doing over on TikTok? Y'all over there joining. How you doing, Ali? How you doing over there? How's everybody doing today? Today is sponsorship day. We are playing MU. We'll be playing it for the next couple of days. Because I want to give it a shot, you know? It's just more or less us being having ourselves a good old time having fun. So we're going to go over here. Let's see what this is. Okay, move on. So auto navigation, that's pretty cool.
If you wish to store your items, you can leave them to me.
That's pretty cool right here. So we got ourselves an elf, and we got ourselves a yeah, basically, okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So, real quick, before we continue, y'all can see that there's different goals, right? So there's a link in the description for this game, right? If you download the link on PC and you hit and you download the link in the description, you can play this game. You'll be able to play this game with me. It's a MMO massive multiplayer online, y'all. So y'all can actually play this game with me. So that's what's really cool. If you're over on TikTok, I implore you to come over onto YouTube, and you'll be able to download the game there, either YouTube or the Twitch. You'll be able to download the game there. So you're able to download the game and play it. There are different goals here that you see that's on my face, right? It's a little hard to see. I'm going to change the color real quick. Hold on. Go in here real quick. Y'all can see there's different goals. So let me do this real quick. I'm going to do, nope, not this right here. And we're going to change the color. Change it from green to, let's say, red. So it'll be a little bit easier to see. Okay? Okay. So, for every time we hit a goal, I'm gonna do those things that are there. And we're gonna up them like to 3. So the first goal is if you download the game and if you get online, you hit the first goal, which is level 30, which only takes 20 minutes to hit. I'm gonna start with 10 push-ups. If we go on to level 50, that's 30, and so forth and so on. We're going to go down to if somebody hits level 140, we're going to do a reaction video. I'm going to stream a reaction video to you guys. If we hit level 1, if somebody hits level 190, was it 199? I'll be like, for one stream, I'll be playing Fortnite build mode. If y'all know me, I'm not really good at build mode, like at all. But we'll play one stream that we'll do one Fortnite build mode. Next thing after that is 1v1 day. If you guys hit that goal, we'll be able to do one. I will do a whole day where I'll do nothing but accept 1v1s on Fortnite. Straight up. And then if somebody hits the main goal of 118, outside of myself, because I won't be playing it like that. I will be playing it like that. But if somebody hits the goal of 118 or 318, that big goal, we will do a crash out video, a crash out stream, or a rage stream where I will play some rage games for you guys. If you guys know me from my earlier gameplays, I have some on my channel where I completely and totally crashed out. I hate rage games. I hate rage games with an absolute passion, like truly. Like, I don't like to be angry. I don't like to be upset. When I get really angry and upset, it actually physically hurts me. Like, it makes me it physically can make me sick. But I'll do it. Also, on there, and the reason why there's different levels of it, or the reason why there's like +3 plus something like that, every time somebody hits it, we'll add more. If you get to the 1v1 day, more than one person gets up to the 1v1 day, I'll do more than 1v1 day. I'll do more 1v1 days. In other words, I would do one 1v1 day on Monday, then another 1v1 day on Tuesday. Same thing with builds. Same thing with rage games. So that's basically what today is. Today is this type of stream. So if don't y'all forget to hit the like on the button. Hit the like button. Please help push out the video. Everything to that nature. So, other than all of those things being said and all those things being done, how is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing very well. Okay, so auto navigation. How is everybody doing today?
Think of me when you are in need of help.
Okay. Okay, equip now. So we are going. Okay, so let's equip. So now let's keep going with this. Let me see. Combat. So now we gotta figure out how to do combat. So 1. So we gotta change a few things on this. Let me see. I want to change a few things on this. So let me see. Let me figure out how to get to the menu real quick. So we got to let's do this. Okay, so that's inventory. All my gear. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're figuring this out as we go along. This is the shop. skills, camera settings. Here we are. Okay. So auto combat, HP potions, stand, cure all, chat, account. Let's see, system. Resolution's high, characters high, party, sleep mode, enter coupons. So I'm looking for, kinda wanna turn down this down a little bit, and then turn this down a little bit. Just so I can actually hear when people are talking. Chat, world, guild. So I don't look like there's an option to turn this whole thing up. Gotta be a way to change. Oh yeah. Seems interesting to say the least. So let's go to target. So we do all that. I mean, it's not half bad. It seems interesting to say the least. So we're going over here. There gotta be a way to change your controller settings. Let's go into auto combat. So this is auto combat right here. Okay, so it's not pretty interesting. So how's everybody doing today, big dog? How's everybody doing today? So we hit a new level. I'm just farming here. Excuse me. How is everybody doing today? What does it call it? I'm doing pretty good. Today is sponsorship day. We're doing our thing. You know, this is, and what's pretty cool about this, this is actually a game that's really known over in the Philippines. So if y'all over here playing this game right now, it's actually not half bad. So let's see. Let's keep doing this real quick.
Black Pilled Bill 2, Monkey Emoji,
What's up?
Watermelon Emoji, asks you prefer KFC or watermelon usually these days?
I feel that's a little racist there, big dog. Don't have a preference. I actually don't eat poultry. No, I'm lying. But anyways, how's everybody doing though? I really want to know how everybody doing. You know?
Black Pilled Bill 2, Monkey Emoji, Watermelon Emoji, asks you don't like me grow trees?
Yep, we're just gonna do that right there. Yep, I already got timed out. Gotta love how people hop in the chat and just get timed out automatically. So anyways, how's everybody doing though? Let's call it. I wonder how everybody doing. You know, we all doing our own thing over here. Okay, so let's see. Go over here. Pick this up right here. I admit this is not half bad. It's like an auto game. So let's keep going with it.
Kofi Streambot said,
So, what's
"Visit
good with
Eldar
everybody?"
My Place's Kofi page at.
So, you know, we out here doing our thing. So, I've been in MMOs a lot of my life, which is pretty cool. Okay, collect. I've been in MMOs for a lot of my life, like, what you call it? Think for 10 minutes, get 5 pieces of equipment, kill 3 bosses. So, what is our next, what is our actual goal here? Let me see. Inventory. Let's see. What are we gonna do here? Skills, character, camera, setting options. We need to change a few things, dude. Let's see. So it's not half bad, honestly. But anyways, how's everybody doing though, man? I mean, geez Louise, we're over here trying to choose our games. Having us a good old time playing these games. Doing the thing. Over here farming right now. So that's the thing about MMOs. There's a lot of farming right now, you know? You gotta do a lot of farming. Okay, let's get on with this. So let's go. Yeah, this is the path. Let's see where this path goes. Ooh, lynch. Got ourselves a lynch. So we go here. I haven't got anything yet. I'm almost dead already. And I died. That's insane.
If you wish to store your items, you can leave them to me.
Okay, well, let's see. I have gear. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back. I don't want to store nothing. Guess we can save. Okay, cool. Store. Okay, let's get out of this. Okay, cool. So what is our inventory? So we can do this. Equip. Can I not equip it? So I can't equip it yet. Let's see, I gotta get some more strength and agility. Okay. What is this? Upgrade elements. Okay, cool. I'm not really worried about that. So let's see. Currency P. Over here. Combat power. So we have an elf. Let me see, I'm not in a guild, obviously. So we go over here. Anyways, let's go this way. Let's see what we can do over here. Let's call it. How's everybody doing over there on the Twitch? How's everybody doing on YouTube, you know? Dear God, chosen how to help. Over here. Priest James.
How was your day, warrior?
We'll go, or you will find me someday. We'll find out what's on mine. Cool. So if we go this way. That's a lot of people. Trainee.
If your pet is ever injured after a tough battle, come find me.
Wizard. It's interesting to say the least. You obviously couldn't tell. This is my first time playing this. I don't know much about it. Let's see, messenger. I have a feeling that's going to be a lot harder than it should be. So let's go keep farming some spiders so I can level up a bit more. So we farm spiders. You can always click like this, right? Keep going this way. We can keep farming spiders, I think. So what are you?
Welcome, warrior.
Okay. And you are...
Welcome! Plenty of great products
New
here.
user shop. How much gold do I have? I only own that much. So... I have some gloves already. Scroll of penetration. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so let's keep going this way. Auto combat. Here we go. Get you from here. Boom, 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 boom. Look, there's something there. So we're pretty decent with this right now. So we're doing pretty okay for right now. So we'll keep doing this. Boom, boom. Okay, we go here. Boom, boom. Over here. Boom, boom. Starting off brand new. Strength is almost up, so I'm almost good to use that. Got to keep leveling. Got another tune. But how's everybody doing though, you know? Mainly I just wanted to see this and see how we're doing. It's not half bad, honestly. I have to admit this seems like a pretty decent game up to this point. I'm not being too crazy. Paid promotion, yes, Twilight. It's a paid promotion. I didn't even see you. What's good, Twilight? You're still here? Paid promotion, big dog. Paid promotion today. It's a sponsorship. If you go over down to that, you go over down to the, whatchamacallit? If you go down to the description, you'll be able to find where I have it set up so you can actually download the game. You can download the game on PC. And you can actually play it. It's not that bad. It's a really big game over here. If you don't know much about it, it's a really big game over here in the Philippines. If you don't see it, it's usually a mobile game. Which is pretty interesting because it used to be nothing but a mobile channel, you know? But like, it's a really big mobile game over here in the Philippines. It's really known for, you know, basically being an auto clicker. It's not that bad, honestly. You know, you see a lot of those commercials for it, and it's like those games where it's like, oh, you only have 1,000 power, but you know, you know, but you don't have no real power, and let me see, I can't use this. I can't use this right now. Still got to get my power up. So we go over here. So we keep doing CP equipment, storage. I guess we're heading back over to storage. Not half bad, honestly. Goblin. I'm gonna bring you back over. Go back. Auto combat. Let's go this way. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna keep farming so we can get our stuff up. Once we get our level up and our everything up. We'll move on. We can equip this new armor. After we equip this new armor, we'll be good to go. I can start moving on to bigger and better things, you know? At least that's what I think. You never know. We keep getting new gold and everything. But you know, it's not half bad. But once again, if we hit those goals, y'all, if we hit those goals, that's going to be awesome. We'll be able to, like I said, we'll start once when somebody hits that level, we'll be good to go. Let me pull this up over here. Paid promotion, Twilight it is. Go over here. So what's up? So we hit a new level. That's what's really big up here. It's like auto games. Maybe we'll eventually get into. So we're all at level 8 right now, which is not that bad. Let me see. Oh, that's what I want to do. I need to go to the studio version of this. Let me go over here. Let's go to YouTube Studio. Let's go over to YouTube Studio. This stuff in the whole world. How is it? So y'all been listening to that new song? I want to play it real quick. Hold on. There's a new song that just came out that I heard that I really freaking like, and it's copyright free, which is pretty awesome. Like no joke, it's copyright free, so it's actually not half bad, honestly. Profile. I should say I'm live, right? Okay, I said I'm live. Not half bad. Let me see, we're going to do this thing where we're going to go here. Go live, go to my live studio. Open this one up. So what's up? Twilight. That was a paid promotion. Go live. Go over to YouTube Studio. Right here. That's all good. And I was gonna look up something real quick. Hold on. While this is going on in the background. Basically, we can talk. This is another one of those talking streams. Here, I'm going to show y'all something, right? I'm going to get this video up real quick. Let me. N-E-F-F. Netflix. Netflix. My name. This one right here. This is the song. So y'all tell me, listen to this real quick, and y'all tell me y'all like this song real quick. This song is super bad. Like, it is super cool. I like it anyways. Here we go. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Mr. Letterman said long time since I last saw you. He was playing the king of singing.
Hey, what's up, dude? So today's the paid promotion, dude. So how you doing, big dog? How you doing? It's been a while. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, dude. How you doing, big dog? It's been a minute since I've seen you. How you been doing, mister? Let me know.
Mr. Let him know said, yeah, we can do it.
Oh, this song right here is super cool, dude. So I'm gonna use that song right there, and I'm gonna use it to make a video. But how you been, dog? You ain't seen me since Cleaning Simulator. That was a while ago now. Today we're doing a paid promotion. So today, this right here, we're doing a paid promotion. If you check in the description. Here, let me do this real quick. So we're in this game right now. We're doing it's a paid. We have a paid promotion going on. It's this game is called MU Dark. I can't even say the word. Dark EPS, something like that. If you check the description down below, it's a really big game over in the Philippines here. Over in the Philippines and over in basically over in the South Asian area. It's a really big game. It's really liked. Everybody really loves it. And no joke, it's not a half-bad game, honestly. I do like it, and it seems to be pretty fun. Like, it's basically kind of like an auto-clicker. Well, not really an auto-clicker, but it's like a game where you go in and you level up and you get certain powers, and after that you can go get more. It's an MMO online. You can have clans. You can have everything, basically just about anything that you could possibly need. It's really awesome. So how are you doing, though? How are you doing, big dog? 1 required, 3 required. So I gotta level up one more time. So how are you doing, big dog? I wish to say hi to you. So you ain't been here since I've been doing the cleaning, since I was doing Cleaning Simulator. How else have you been up to, man? So we can find a better spot. So what else have you been up to, big dog? It's only 2. Go this way. Gotta find a better spot to farm. 3
Mr.
here.
Let him know said I remember last time we were talking about Philippines on gun laws.
Oh yeah. That's what we were talking about last time. I remember that. Yeah, I still haven't changed too much on that over there, honestly. What you call it? Yeah, we were talking about Philippine gun laws and how basically it's not really worth it to have it over here.
Let him know said just chilling, bro. Trying to do better.
Oh, that's all we can do each day, big dog. That's all we can do is just try to do better. Same thing that's what I'm doing here, you know? So yeah, so Philippine gun laws, I remember those. What else? We just talked about that mainly, but yeah, it's pretty crazy over here. As of late, there hasn't been too many. Here's the thing over here about the Philippines. There hasn't been too many like gun experiences. There's been a lot of people that have been getting in trouble. Okay, like no joke. My wife was talking to me about this the other day, or a couple of. I want to say literally after the day we got off streaming. I got off streaming and I was talking to you about this. There was this incident in the Philippines where this driver was driving a truck, was driving like a kind of like an Escalade, like a Jeep, not really a Jeep, but like a 4-wheeler kind of like that, right? And he was driving, and what happened was 2 people on, we call them bikes, like basically or gas-powered scooters, or basically motorbikes, dirt bikes.
Mr. Let him know said if anything though, bro, it's worth it because you get to be your own.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, yeah. So no, let me explain this real quick. So there was this incident where this guy, these bikes cut off this guy in a truck, basically a white truck, right? White sedan. And so they got out, and this dude, the dude got out, right? And the 2 guys on a bike started beating on him, right? The dude pulled out his weapon, popped off on him, and took both their lives, right? Come to find out that the dude in the sedan was wrong, because he was the one who cut off the people on the bike and almost ran them off the road, and then he was the aggressor and he started trying to fight them both while the 2 guys on the bike tried to run away at first. After they tried to run away at first, the dude tried to run him over with his truck, or run him over with his sedan. After they got off the bike and the dude got out his vehicle, they started beating him up, and he pulled out his weapon, took one of their lives. So now dude's sitting in jail on murder charges. So that wasn't like, but let me be real with you. That was literally the only incident with a weapon, and that happened like, only incident with weapon that got massively news reported here in the Philippines. And that happened, I want to say close to a month ago now. Say all that to say that, yes, they do have weapons here in the Philippines. They just are often
Mr.
crazy.
Letterman said, wait, WTF, loudly crying face emoji, loudly crying face emoji, so they pinned it on him even though they ended up almost beating his ass.
Well, no, they pinned it on him because he was the aggressor. Because he tried to run them off the road first. And then they tried to leave the situation, but he's the one who kept pursuing them. So they kept pursuing them. He kept pursuing them. It's like, basically it's like going ahead and shooting somebody in the back, you know? Like, I know that in the States that you're not really, like, if somebody is actively trying to leave the situation, they are not allowed, like, you shouldn't be able to shoot them in the back. After, like, so basically, like, say that you get into a fight with somebody in the States, right? You get in a fight with somebody.
Let him know asks a witness said that?
No, it was caught on camera, dude. All of it was caught on video. If they didn't catch it on video, the dude in the white sedan, it would have been his word against them, and they would have got away with it. And he would have, you know, it would have been, you know, whatever. He would have got away with it. So, but it was all on video, and so that's basically what happened is they caught him on video. They caught him on several cameras, I should say. Him chasing them down, him trying to run them off the road, him trying to, you know, he was over there trying to run them off the road. He was trying to basically, he was actively pursuing them to attack them because he was angry because of his road rage. He was actively pursuing them and trying to attack them, trying to take them out. So that's basically what it came down to. So that's basically why he got in real trouble. Was because that he was the one actively pursuing them, trying to, you know, get them. Like if he wasn't trying to attack them or come after them, he would have been there. It wouldn't have been a whole issue, you know? The guys were trying to leave the situation. But like I was saying, that's literally the only situation that I've seen come up to this point. You know?
Mr. Let him know said yes in United States if someone is initially attacking you. Mr. Let him know said almost killed you loudly crying face emoji.
Yeah, in the United States, if someone initiated attacking you and you take your gun out on them, if they started to run, showing evidence gesture of him not being a threat, so you have to let him go even if he almost killed you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But in that situation, he wasn't. They weren't the aggressors. He was. So that's why he got in trouble. And like I said, if everything wasn't caught on camera, it would have been an entirely different situation. But like, there's only been like a few incidences, like that have been really, really like bad. I want to say in the last couple of months, honestly. So there was that. There was the incident with there was this one incident that got really, really famous. It was with a police officer. So basically what happened with the police officer was okay. Like, I don't mean to be like sitting there talking like, say like, oh, what happened with like with this and that, and like bad and things are bad and stuff like that. So like there is this one incident.
Mr. Let him know said so where you live having a gun doesn't really fall under your favor.
Yeah, roughly. I wouldn't say. Yeah, roughly. I wouldn't say it like that, honestly.
Mr. Let him know said I'll get to make your family safe, but you risk life.
Oh, nope, I'm not gonna fight you. Oh, if I take care of you real quick. Ooh, that's a lot. Let me see. It's more of a, you can have a weapon. You can keep a weapon, honestly. That's not a big issue, you know, but the issue is if you improperly use it, which a lot of people always improperly use it. Oh, we're going this way. I guess we're going this way. No, a lot of people improperly use the weapon. That's the issue. So you gotta basically just be smart, you know? Nope. Basically, you just gotta be smart, you know? You can't be stupid with stuff. Ooh, she takes 100. So it's like, think of it like in this manner.
Hey, look here. This is a very valuable product. Won't you come take a look? If you don't come take a look, you'll miss out.
Okay, cool. Let me not fight that guy. He's 16, I'm only 10. So I wouldn't say that it's not advantageous too, because you got to
know said unfortunately it happens everywhere, but that is why the FBI over here handles the approval or paperwork during the 10-day background check in California.
Yeah. I get you that one. But like, I'm also a firm believer, like I believe that there should always be that too.
Mr. Let 'em know said in other states they do it same day or up to 3 days. We got it bad, loudly crying face emoji.
I wouldn't say they got it bad. Because, think of it like this. Would you want somebody to be able to get a weapon same day and then go and, you know, not be properly checked, you know? That's how I feel about it in that situation, you know? Let me see. Okay, kill you real quick. I want to see if I can find somebody that's not super high level, but come over here. I wouldn't say that it's like really bad, you know? Like I said, I'm not really... When it comes to like...
said, what's up, Parmy? Just popping in really quick.
Hey, what's up, Tech? Say, popping in really quick? That's how I would say what's up with you, big dog. Said, don't forget to, what you call it, try to download the game on PC. Helps me out a lot. We can probably get this little clan started. But yeah, so what I was saying was, what was I saying exactly? Oh, yeah, I'm not big on, like, gun laws. Like, I'm not in the sense like I'm not big on gun laws. I'm not knowledgeable, as one would say. I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to gun laws and things like that. So, I do want to say that the 10-day waiting period in California, I believe is something that's a little bit better. Mainly because I don't believe everybody should own a weapon. But on the same level, I don't think everybody should have kids. You know? I personally believe that you should have to take a test to be able to have a kid, honestly, because a lot of people who have kids shouldn't have kids. And that's just being really, really realistic with it. So, you know, but that is my own personal belief.
Tech9 said, alright man, I'm building a PC right now, so it'll probably be a week before I get it running.
Oh, it's all good, big dog. Do what you gotta do, man. So, you keep having fun building that PC,
Mr.
big dog?
Let him know said, why is it that when I went to a new gun shop?
To a new gun shop. It's not even saying your whole thing. Why is I went to a new gun shop and they mentioned having good deals and ended up treating me like shit? That's more of a customer service
Mr.
thing.
Let him know said, my old go to shop since I collect certain ones they gave me amazing service.
Yeah.
Tech9 said I just buy my gun in Nevada and get it first day and then go back to California 100 points emoji. Mr. Let him know said, nice seeing you, Tech.
Yeah, it was good, Tech. Can you... Isn't that an issue when you have to travel over state lines?
Tech9 said, what's up, Mr. Let him?
Say, Tech, isn't that an issue when you gotta travel over state lines when you have a weapon like that? Don't you have to, some sort of, isn't there some sort of thing for that? I wouldn't say law, but isn't there some sort of thing for that? What is it called? When you're transporting weapons over state lines? I know my uncle, because my uncle is an avid gun, is an avid gun advocate. He keeps a weapon on him. He keeps a weapon. But I don't know if he goes over.
Tech9 said not if they don't find out.
Ah, okay.
Mr. Let him know said unless you're a resident on both states.
Unless he's a resident in
Said
both
this
states.
is theoretical.
It's theoretical.
Mr. Let him know said shouldn't be an issue.
Ah, okay. Cause I say my uncle, he's
Tech9 said alright guys, this is theoretical.
theoretical.
Mr. Let him know said LOL tech IU face with tears of joy emoji.
Theoretical.
Tears of joy emoji.
Calling.
Mr. Let him know said calling Interpol.
Calling Interpol. Tech, he's calling the cops on you, Tech. Careful, man, careful. Theoretically,
Kofi Stream Bot said
it's just
you gotta
remember, it's just a theory. It's a theory. A gun theory. Thanks for watching. No, okay. No, but like, you know what I do miss? I haven't done yet. They do have ranges here.
965.
No, they do have ranges here, and I kind of want to go to a range. I haven't been to a range in a while. Oh, I'm about to die, aren't I? Okay, cool. I haven't been to a range in a while, which I really want to go to. Like a weapon range. The last one I went to, I was on base. It was when I was in Fort Benning. I was in Fort Benning, and I went to a base there, and I got yeah, I'm not gaining as much experience as I am gaining if I just go over here. Just kill him real quick.
Mr. Let him know said you should bro, it's so fun.
Yeah, no,
Tech9 said they theoretically sell them a lot cheaper there too. And
Yeah.
really cool fireworks.
Oh, you don't even want to talk about some fireworks. Fireworks? Oh my god. 4th of July? My uncle blows up the block. Straight up. And it's legal here. It's crazy. It's legal here in the Philippines too. Like fireworks. You can get so many fireworks here in the Philippines. It's absolutely ridiculous. Just go here, dog. You can get almost close to the same amount just doing this. Like legit, like over here in the Philippines, dog, fireworks, if you come over here, because if you come over here and like for, theoretically, they sell them a lot cheaper there too. No, here in the Philippines, fireworks are legal. If you come over here for like New Year's Eve, here, let me pull it up real quick. Let me show y'all real fast. New Year's Eve in the Philippines.
Mr. Let him know asks when you were deployed, did you ever find anyone boot carrying when you was handling business in the field? Big Jake said, hey bro, I'm here.
No. Hey, Big Jake.
Tech9 said there's huge fires in Cali so you can't set off like any kind of firework now.
PH. Philippines. New Year's. New Year's Eve. Fireworks. And we'll go with last year. Let me see. This would be cool right here. Pull this up quick. Show y'all this real quick. This is the kind of stuff that you can get over here in the when it comes to fireworks over here in the Philippines.
Mr. Let him know said, what is your current multi-tool?
Here. My current multi-tool, I don't carry multi-tool right now, big dog. Honestly. Let's take a look at this right here. This is the type of, let me go back a little bit. This is how Philippines look during New Year's Eve. Like, no joke. You see all that?
Tech9 said, alright Army, I'll be in tomorrow streaming. Y'all have a good night and remember the promo every.
Oh yeah. Y'all remember the promo? What you call it? Download that thing. You know, see this right here is the type of fireworks you can buy in the Philippines, and it's ridiculously cheap. So like, so you see them all setting off. You see all that fireworks going off. That's neat. That's hard. That's our. That's our. Yeah. See, look at that right there. Watch this. It's about to go off right here. Happy New Year, right? See all that right there? All of that going off. Now look at that. You see all that going off right there? Absolutely ridiculous, and that's. And you want to know how much something like that would cost?
Let him know said, see you Tech.
See you Tech, you be good. You wanna know how much all that costs, big dog? You wanna know how much all that costs, Leland? You know how much all that costs? Let him know. that right there by itself will probably cost you, that one box right there by itself will probably cost you no more than 20 bucks. 20 to 30 bucks. I'll be realistic with you. Okay, no, I'm lying. I'm being real with you. Be real with you. It probably cost you like, I want to say close to like maybe.
Mr. Let him know said that's gotta be like a Cybertruck. Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Let him know said worth.
It'd probably be like close to like $100, maybe $100 for a 714. No. I would say like somewhere between. It would probably be somewhere between 30 to 100, if you can find a good deal for it. Like my son, he goes and he takes like 1,000 pesos, which is like 20 bucks, and he can get like on New Year's Eve, and he can probably get like at least like 5 different fireworks for 20 bucks. So that thing right there, which is like 700 shots, it probably run you like probably close to like 30 bucks maybe. Yeah, 30 bucks would be good. Like over exaggerate, like maybe a little bit more than that. But it's 714 shots. The thing lasts for 6 minutes, and that's just here. Like it's absolutely ridiculous how crazy. Like it's absolutely ridiculous how crazy it can be over here. Like fireworks. Like it's super cheap. It's super nice. I mean, everything here is really cool. Like I admit, like that's another reason why I love being here in the Philippines. Like truly. Like everything is so cheap here. That's why I love being in the Philippines. What is this? Exchange. Let me see. What's this? Make material, invisibility cloak. Okay, cool. We'll do this. Just sell that. But it's ridiculously crazy here. But like, it's really like the thing I like about living in the Philippines is the cost of living is so much cheaper than it would be if you were in. If you live in California, right? So you know how expensive it is over there. So the cost of living here is like.
Mr. Let him know asks, but doesn't it also affect everything quality wise?
Not really. You gotta keep in mind, man, most of the time when you're buying stuff, dude, I'm sure here healthier eating. Yeah, it's much healthier over here.
Mr. Let him know said I'm sure it's healthier to eat compared over here.
Oh yeah. You know what they call organic food over here? No, you got your food over. You got your, let's say in California, right? You got your regular food you can buy at Stater Brothers, and you got your organic you can buy up at Whole Foods, right? You know what they call organic food here? Food. Like there's nothing. It doesn't have to be organic. Everything is naturally grown. You can buy stuff literally and still see it. You can buy stuff and literally still see the dirt from the farm. Like it's all really awesome here. Like food-wise, it's really good. Extremely healthy. Like put it to you like this, right? When I was traveling between the States and the Philippines, right? I would go to the Philippines. I would come to the Philippines for like maybe like 2-3 months, and then I would travel back to the States for the rest of the year, right? Every time I would come back from the Philippines, I wouldn't change my eating habits. Honestly, I would still eat as much as I was eating. But every time I came back from the Philippines, I would be at least 10 pounds lighter. And I didn't change my eating habits or nothing. That's just how much that they would put. That's just how much they put in the States, you know? All the different amounts of foods and everything they put into the States and whatnot. So, I mean, it's all about, you know, different things. Why haven't I acquired anything yet? Let me see. Penetration shot. But yeah, it's just basically how that is. Like, it's always much healthier here. Let me see. I haven't got any new skills yet. So we're gonna go here. That's why I like it here. Because it's much healthier here. Everything is much nicer. It's constantly hot. So you have to worry about anything. That's why I have a fan going on in the background. But yeah. That's why I love the Philippines. That's why I love living here. Like, quality. Like, you gotta keep in mind, like, a lot of things that you talk about when it comes to, like, quality is, like, everything you pay for is brand name. It's just a name, you know. It's like if you go to Walmart, and you go to so you go to Walmart, right? Literally the difference between Equate and ibuprofen is the name, but Equate would cost $2, while ibuprofen will cost $6. You're not paying for it. It's literally the same recipe. It's literally the same exact thing. You're literally just paying for the name. So like, if you're just paying for the name, what's the point of paying? You get the same exact thing.
Hypothetically, if the apocalypse hit global, what's the first thing you're doing?
The apocalypse hit global. First thing that I'm doing.
Let him know said or paying for brand.
Yeah, you're paying for brand.
Mr.
Yeah.
Let him know said yay.
So if I was to be going and paying, if I was in the apocalypse, first thing I'm doing is establishing a water source and a food source. Because you can't do anything if you don't have water and food. So first thing I'm doing is I'm grabbing a knife or a machete because I don't want something that's really loud. I'm establishing a renewable food source because I'm going to need food regardless of anything. You're going to need food regardless of anything. If you don't have food, if you don't have food and water, there's no point of anything. So I'm establishing a water source and a food source. And then I'm establishing a base around it. And yeah. So very first thing I would do in an apocalypse is establish a water and food source. Because those are two things that you need, that your body will always need, first and foremost. So I'm establishing a water source and a food source. Then around my food source and water source, I'm setting up alarms and traps, so just in case we're running into people who want to take my food who want to take my food source and my water source. So I'm establishing those two things first. And after I establish those two things first, I'm basically at that point I'm pretty much golden. If I have a food source and a water source, everything else just comes after that point. You know what I mean? So I would go find someplace, especially here in the Philippines, I would go find someplace that has water in a well water area, something like that, well water that's not contaminated, and then clean it, or I would make sure that it's clean to make sure it's all good, so I'm good to go. That's the very first thing I would do during the apocalypse. How about you? What would you be doing in the apocalypse, big dog? Like, what would you be doing during the apocalypse? Like, that'd be my thing. I wouldn't. After that, though, it's just more or less just hunting and.
Let him know that assuming people don't go corrupt.
Yeah. You go corrupt. Survival of the fittest. Yeah, man. Scavenge the best. Food and water source is key. Well, you gotta keep in mind, dude. They're gonna go corrupt. If it's an apocalypse, a true apocalypse, human beings like. Look at, take The Walking Dead, right? What is the actual enemy of people in that game? Or in that TV series? Or really any TV series, like when it comes to like apocalypse. It's not the people or the issue. I mean, it's not the issue or like zombies or anything like that. It's the people. People will become desperate immediately. The people will become desperate immediately, trying to look for water sources and things like that. Especially, so very first thing, so you got to keep in mind, there's not going to be civility. Maybe the first week of it, if it's not like something like super dramatic or drastic, like a nuclear apocalypse. Maybe like the first week or two, yeah, maybe. But after that, when resources start to get low and people start to have to, and things start shutting down and governments start shutting down and things like that, yeah, people are going to become desperate. People are going to start taking. and it will become survival of the fittest.
Mr. Let 'em know said they only protected those in their circle. The rest were put down or used as bait or betrayed somehow.
Yeah. And even then, it's not even so much people that you can keep in your circle, it's people that you can control. Like, people that you can control. Because, like, if you can't control somebody, like, truly, like, understand, like, control them, then you're going to become, like, they're going to eventually turn against you at some point.
Mr. Let 'em know said me first thing establishing shielding onto a vehicle, assuming I would already.
Yeah. Well, I get that, but why would you? I wouldn't worry so much about a vehicle unless it's a solar powered vehicle or something like that, because unless you know how to take crude oil and turn it into actual fuel,
Kofi Stream Bot
it's
said
not going to be
build
something
on
that
my
you can
place,
use right
Kofi
away.
page app.
I mean, it's something that you can use as a getaway.
Let 'em know said have water filters.
Yeah, and food that won't expire soon. Yeah. I would say that's pretty good to do too as well. I would say that's pretty good to use too as well. But like mainly I would suggest like I always suggest like kill him. Let me see, go over here real quick. Hold on 1 second. I would, let me see. So use potion when you're at roughly 90. Cool. Maybe,
Payten said yo.
Yo, what's up, Payten? What's good with you, big dog? I want to know, though, you know? Well, Payton, we're talking about the apocalypse. What's the first thing, Payton? What's the first thing that you're going to do if the apocalypse hit? You know, what's the first thing that you're going to do? Like me, I said I was going to go establish a water source and a food source. William said he's going to get a vehicle. Mr. Layton said he's going to get a vehicle, and then he's going to go ahead and he's going to go and basically do that.
Payten said nothing much.
So you're doing that much? No, the question still stands though. Like, what are you gonna think you're gonna do during an apocalypse? I kind of want to know that one, honestly. Payton. But yeah, for a vehicle, I would like to do a vehicle, but I wanted to get a vehicle that doesn't rely on.
Payten said I will call my country freedom.
Call my country freedom, Freeland. No, so like, a vehicle is a good idea, big dog, but the thing about the vehicle is that you have to worry about it running out of fuel, you know? And then where you're going to be able to get new fuel at, you know?
Payten said I will get started. Mr. Let 'em know said if I could go in 2 hours away from a marine.
Navy base. Check that hide the family and hope someone has some weapons. True. I would say that would be the thing to do. Like legit. Let me see, what else would be a thing you could do? Maybe. Yeah, I would definitely say go to a base. That would be something you could do. Insanely, that would be something that you could do, honestly. It's pretty cool. Like, the thing about that though, you gotta keep in mind, let them know that if you go to that base, they most likely aren't gonna let you in during an apocalypse, because their first thing to do is establish peace or to save people. They'll probably try to route you guys to a shelter that they have control of. They wouldn't let you come on base because of the fact they have too many things there that could be taken advantage of, you know? And they can't keep an eye on everybody when at that point in time. If you were a military person, then yeah. Or you have family who was in the military, then yeah, most likely they'll let you on base. But like realistically, I wouldn't say that wouldn't be a thing, you know, that they would do. But I don't know. I personally think that
Mr. Let him know said true.
so I would possibly go there and let me see what else. Other than that though, maybe go to USA. Let me see. First place I would go would be some sort of weapon shop. Wouldn't even be a weapon shop actually. First thing I would go would be, yeah, it would be a weapon shop because I would need a weapon of some sort, like a gun of some sort, to have, honestly. But then on top of that, I would also grab some farming utensils, things like that, and go somewhere where I can have some actual land and get some camping gear. Big thing.
Mr. Let him know said that too.
Get some camping gear. That would be the big thing I would do. I would go get some camping gear right off the bat. I would go get some camping gear, and so that if anything happens, that I would be able to camp wherever I'm at, so I can camp myself and hide myself in areas where I don't have to worry about people trying to come and get me at night, so I can actually get rest. So one, I'll go get camping gear, knives, and maybe like one hunting rifle, or some maybe like one hunting rifle and maybe some what else? Hunting rifle, knives, canteen, that clean water thing, that it allows you to make clean water for yourself with any water, even though it's dirt, you know, water. Get that. And some, if I could get anything, I would try to get MREs. MREs, definitely, because MREs don't expire. I would definitely get MREs. Because MREs don't expire, which is pretty crazy. Which is actually really good, honestly. What you call it? If y'all liking this video game, whatnot, right here, how I'm able to, you know, play this game and everything like that, what you call it? In the link down below. The link down below, y'all can, or in the description down below, there's a link. You click that link.
Mr. said MREs too. I know there is some better known companies that produce them.
Oh yeah, definitely get some MREs.
Said yay.
Definitely get some MREs. Definitely get some MREs and get some water. Maybe that filter water thing so you can have some sort of water. Anyways, very quick though. If y'all can, what forever doing? What's good over on TikTok? So if you guys can, there is a link in the description down below. Please, y'all can right here. Click that link. If you're over on TikTok, I need you guys to come join over on YouTube. There's a link in the description. You guys can download this game on PC. If you guys download this game on PC, you guys get to it. There are different goals right there. You see the different goals on the red screen right there? Every time somebody hits one of them goals, I will do those things. So it's pretty awesome right there. So that's just how that goes. So we're doing this stream. It's a 3-day promotion. 3-day promotion. So we're gonna have ourselves a good old time. But let me see. But going back though, yeah, that would be the biggest thing. See, it depends on what type of apocalypse it would be though, Mr. Let them know. Like, if it's like a zombie apocalypse, yeah, okay. That's just keep quiet, get quiet weapons, and you know, basically just keep yourself basically going. You know, hide from people, but at the same time keep yourself basically going. Let's see, can I fight these guys? I don't think I want to fight these guys, do I? Go here, talk to you. Maybe you can create power, blah 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 blah. These are bad guys. I guess we're gonna try fighting these guys real quick. So like, if it's like I said, if it's like a zombie apocalypse, then yeah, obviously, you know, you do your thing. How like more what's acquisition? Nope, I don't wanna do that. I will sell this though.
Mr. Dot Let Him Know said yay zombie apocalypse.
Yay, zombie apocalypse. I don't know. I wasn't really sure what I would know to do at that point.
Mr. Dot Let Him Know said I'm sure there would be raider factions though.
Yeah, probably. So I can't use this. Can I? Let's sell that. I don't think I can use this either, so let's go ahead and sell that. Yeah, it'd probably be Raider faction, things like that, but, you know, that would be the thing to do, is be like, go ahead and, like, work. I don't know. That would basically be, like, my thing, I would say, honestly. Is that if it's, like, a zombie apocalypse, then, yeah, I would obviously be, like, ooh, excuse me. I would obviously be like, you know, let's go, you know, first off, establish, if it's like a zombie apocalypse, okay, so if it's a zombie apocalypse, first thing you gotta do is make sure that you establish a base of some sort somewhere to where you ain't gotta worry about, you know, the zombies coming to get you, and then raiders
Mr. Dot Let
come
Him
and
Know
get you.
said, do you think veterans would make a faction of like a second military for civilians?
I don't know. My thing would be like, I don't know. Maybe? At that point, it depends upon the person. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily like, it depends upon the person at that point, you know? Honestly. So it would be more like a, I want to say, okay, so, sorry, I had to think about it for a second. No, I wouldn't think that veterans wouldn't be like, oh, we're going to make a faction and do this. I think some veterans would do that because of the fact they have military experience and they have the ability to take control of things. But even as after a fact that you're a veteran, most likely they wouldn't want to make a faction of sorts like that because of the simple fact that there would be somebody who having to there wouldn't be a military structure. Even though they are from the military, they would be in the civilian world. Like if they just got straight out the military, they most likely would just go back to the military. So they wouldn't have some sort of structure in civilians. If you, like, there's this thing, like veteran, like a civilian
Mr.
militia.
Dot Let Him Know said, assuming there's factions, how could you distinguish bad versus good ones from their invitation to theirs?
There's not one good one like that. So, okay, so let me answer your first question. Veterans wouldn't use the civilians. Veterans wouldn't use civilians to make a faction. That's just because civilians don't have that military mindset. As much as they want to say that they do or they want to, most civilians wouldn't give their life for the person to the left or the right. What am I talking this for? No, there's a camera right here. Most civilians wouldn't give their life because in the military, you're taught, in the army at least, you're taught, from my understanding, from the way I was taught when I was in the military, is that you have to be willing to give your life for your person to your left and your right. You might not even like that person. Like there's a lot of people in the military I did not like whatsoever. But when it came down to it, I would take a bullet for them. Most civilians are not going to do that. Most civilians are selfish. They're not going to do that type of have that type of give to their battle buddies. So to establish a military civilian factor of the military, that wouldn't be a thing that they would be able to do. Now, if it gets to like if there's no more military left or it gets really stringent, yes. And now to establish the good ones from the bad ones, there's no real way to establish any type of faction. A faction it's based on the person. It would be based on the person. It would be based on, do you have the same beliefs of that person over there to that person over there? Like, especially in something like a zombie apocalypse, especially in something like war. There's no such thing as good or bad. There's just
Mr.
there's just death.
said even if they provided training they went through.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be a thing because you wouldn't be able to provide the proper training. Not in a battle zone, not in a war zone, not in a battleground. It's like what Russia is doing with Ukraine right now. They're so bad down on their people, but so they're bringing in people just randomly off the street and conscripting them to go to the military. They're not expecting them to win, they're expecting them to die. So, and they're not getting the proper training. So, you know, to get the proper training, it takes a lot more than, it takes like 9 weeks, but it usually takes a lot more than 9 weeks. What it takes is, you gotta keep in mind, when you go to basic training is basically, it's teaching you the basics, but it's meant to break the civilian aspect of your life. And it's basically 24/7 training. It's meant to take that civilian aspect of your life and break it. So, even with proper training, it wouldn't be something that they could possibly do. You know? In something like in a war zone, it's not something that they can do. You know, that's not something you can do properly in a war zone. Honestly, you couldn't do that. There's just no proper way to doing that. You know, honestly. So I mean, it wouldn't be anything that you could do. Like, that's how I feel about it. And then like I said, when it comes down to factions, you gotta keep in mind, man. In war, there's no such thing as right or wrong. There's just the victor. Victors write the history. Victors write the history, man. That's just simply how it is. If you win, then guess what? You are now officially right. That's just how it is. That's the reality of the world. If you win, you're right. That's it. That's just how that goes. So I wouldn't exactly say that it would be like, oh, this is a good person, this person's a good person, this person's a bad person. It's just what do you morally do that is a good thing, and what do you morally do that's a bad thing? You know, it's all about morality at that point. You know? So you gotta search for your own morality and say, if you were with a group of raiders, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Or think of it in this manner. If you're with a group of raiders, could you take somebody, or would you be willing to kill a kid? In a group of raiders? Hell, in war, would you be willing to kill a kid? In the military, would you be willing to kill a kid? Here's something that a lot of people. Here's an experience for you, man. So when I got back from Korea, right? I was at my friend's house,
Mr.
right?
Not let him know said, let's say hypothetically, all around you could be living comps.
Okay, so let me read this out because it's not reading it all the way. So let's say hypothetically, all around you could be living cops, veterans as neighbors. We all group up to protect one area with our weapons. And those lack skill and training during the apocalypse. Yeah, hypothetically that would work. Because you have people who have the exact same mindset. You have cops who are there to protect and serve, and you have military who are there to protect and serve. And they have that mindset of taking care of each other, taking care of that person to the left. They have that mindset. Hypothetically, that's like saying you have soldiers, like you have Marines next to Army. You have Marines next to the Navy who's living next. You have a Marine soldier next to an Army soldier next to a naval reservist. They all have the same mentality of protect each other and protect their families, and they know how to work together to get that done. Like unless something drastically happens, they will do everything they possibly can to take care of each other. Make sure that they're well taken care of, make sure they're each taken care of, and make sure everything's good to go. So, hypothetically, yeah, that would work out because they all train together, they all have that mindset of being able to work together and be together and be there and take care of each other, hypothetically. But even then, once again, it turns into a thing of moral, this moral, that moral, this moral, that moral. You know? It's all whatever, it's all basically whatever you want to basically do. Pet pound.
Mr.
You know?
Let him know said it's funny though most veterans or active duty soldiers are nice. It's just the first time I met veteran owner a gun shop a while back.
Yeah. And you keep in mind, most of us.
Let him know said who was in a hole.
Yeah. Well, you gotta keep in mind, most of us, most veterans, we're not like bad people. Skills. Do I have any new skills yet? I
Mr.
don't.
Let him know said being a smart ass to everything I said.
Yeah. Well, we kind of have that humor, dude. Like, realistically, honestly. We kind of have that humor. Be realistic with you. Like, I'll be absolutely 100 with you. We have that humor. Like, we do a lot of different jokes and things like that people wouldn't find exactly to be, I would say, PG or PC or whatever it's called. We have a lot of jokes that are not exactly
It's time
PG.
to reveal my strength.
Like we can get very dark because we come from a very dark type of style of people or how we are. Like there's a lot of things that we go through and that we have to basically train for and prepare ourselves for that we are not exactly proper. Like
Welcome. Plenty
first
of great
thing that I
products
did
here.
when I got out the military. First thing that I did when I got out the military was
Mr. Let him know said it all depends on the person, huh? Because again, most veterans in family I met are nice but short temper.
yeah. I would like to. Let me be realistic with you. I would like to say that it depends upon the person, the people that you meet, and all that extra stuff. But I'll be really realistic with you. Sometimes not really. Sometimes not really. Like we come from. Like I'm streaming right now, right? So I'm very what's the word? I have a filter that runs through my head. Basically have a filter that runs through my head a lot, all the time. So, trust me, when I tell you this, like, legitimately, like, I can tell you this legitimately, like, I can legitimately say some really crazy stuff off the top of my head. But, like, what I do is I run it through a filter in my head before I say anything too crazy because it becomes really bad. Most veterans are trained to, you gotta keep in mind, all veterans are trained to be soldiers. Soldiers are trained to kill. Meaning like you're trained to kill, you're trained to cut off your emotions. So when you cut off your emotions, it becomes you go to a very dark place really easy. So our jokes go very dark really easy. And yes, we're extremely short-tempered because the simple fact of the matter is, when we were in the military, a lot of things you weren't allowed to do. Because if you mess up on something, people died. So especially when it comes to the civilian world, we don't like to, mess around too much. Truly. Like, there's a lot, like, the reason why veterans seem very short-tempered is because that we don't come from the civilian world anymore. We come from the world that if you mess up, people die. So we don't allow ourselves to mess up like that. So that's why people would say like, oh, veterans seem like they're always irritable and things like that. No, it's because that we are held to such a high standard that we hold people to that same exact high standard. And if you don't meet that same standard, we come off as, you know, assholes. With that very much being said, it's not saying that it's a bad thing or it's not saying that, you know, that all veterans are like that. You know, some of us are like that, some of us not. You know, some of us adjust well, some of us don't. We just expect people. People expected a high standard of us, so we expect people to have the same standard. So, honestly, I would say veterans. If you go to like any type of veteran community, it would probably be the most fun you've ever had in your entire life, by far. Legitimately. And I say that for anybody who's watching. Go hang out with some veterans, dude. They're legitimately fun. You will find more veterans playing WoW than Call of Duty. Truly. You will find more veterans playing World of Warcraft than you will find them playing Call of Duty. Call of Duty for people who have not been in the military. And people who are some active soldiers who are in the military.
Mr. Let him know said, but I mean you are someone I could tell someone private.
Yeah, I feel like I trust you. Well, of course. Because we're known for keeping secrets, dude. I mean, what the hell? Why wouldn't we keep you secret, you know? Truly. But with like I said, very much being said, like I said, it's like most veterans honestly are nerds. Like once they get out the military, they're nerds. We're nerds. Like I said, you will find more veterans playing World of Warcraft than anything else in this world, honestly. And that right there is the truth. If you think I'm joking, go to any veteran forum and you will see them playing MMOs, things like that. It's more than they will ever play Call of Duty by far. He's not gonna die. Why am I shooting him? Let's not fight the 16 guy. So like, legitimately, it's honestly probably one of the more funnier things in life. Is that you will see more veterans playing World of Warcraft than Call of Duty by far. So here. And like, we're nerds. We love to have a good time. We love to joke around and things like that. Because that's what we are. We're veterans.
Mr. Let him know said and gun enthusiasts.
Oh yeah, of course, because we're trained in that. You know? I haven't touched an M16 in I want to say 13 years, right? I can still break one down completely and clean it and probably get like a 40 out of 40 on range. Because we're trained with that, like for whatever duration of time that we're in the military, you have to be proficient with that thing. So why wouldn't you be an enthusiast of something that you're really good at? Like, I can break down an M4. Like, I haven't touched one in a while, but I can still break down an M4, M16. Let me see, light machine gun. It's been a minute. I'm going back in my brain. So I could still probably break down. I could definitely break down an M16.
Mr. Let him know said you can't tell me you don't miss cleaning.
Yeah, I do. When I was in California, I was just supposed to go buy an M16, but I just decided not to. Or M4. I just decided not to. I do miss it. Honestly, yeah. Just wasn't worth the hassle. It just wasn't worth the hassle to go buy one, honestly. But let me see. I had M16. I can still break down an M16, M4, M9. I could still probably tell you all the parts on a NRAP. I could probably see. I could. Let me see. Brain. So yeah, I mean, we're gun enthusiasts because we know it. We know that.
Asks what differences do they have? M16 to M4?
Nothing really. M4 and an M16 is not too big of a difference, honestly. What's up, Yeet? How's it going, big dog?
Australia emoji said hi.
What's good, Yeet? Pay promotion today, big dog. If you can, click that link in the description. Click that link in the description, and you can definitely download this game. If you see those little numbers on the side, right next to my face, right over here, those are different things that we can get to if you guys download it and reach certain levels and reach those levels. Guess what? Those different things that I'll do. But no, to answer your question, not really big difference. It's just the size. Size difference between M4 and M16. Honestly, M4 is just upgraded M16. Like they have the same. Basically, it's the same exact thing. Same exact way you break it down. Same exact way you clean it. The gun pin, everything is all interchangeable. Except the only difference is that the barrel's a little bit shorter. Honestly, they shoot the same rounds. They shoot everything else exactly the same. That's only the big difference between M4 and M16 off the top of my head, right off the bat. At least when I was in the middle. At least when I was in Korea, we used to have M4s and M16s. They were basically the exact same thing. So yeah, that's really what it came down to. But like, yeah. Other than that, though, I wouldn't say not too much going on. But I would say like, yeah. I can still shoot a grenade launcher if I really touch down to it.
Australia emoji asks what do you prefer, KFC or McDonald's?
Which do I prefer? McDonald's. I'll eat chicken. I just don't like eating it all the time. Yeah, keep in mind, I'm kind of old these days, though. Like, if I eat too much chicken, fried chicken, or even baked chicken, just chicken in general, I get really bad heartburn. Because I'm getting old these days, man. I'm 38. So I can't really eat chicken like that too much, honestly. On the same note, though, it's like, on the same note, though, I'll eat me some KFC, though. Don't get it twisted. If you want to be really real with you, though, I love me some Taco Bell. Like, I love me some Taco Bell.
Mr. Let him know said, how do you think a World War II soldier would feel with you when you had all their combat gear compared to theirs?
Oh, they would feel like it's freaking... They would feel like that we were probably Iron Man. Honestly. But the same note, like, yeah. If you were to look at the combat gear from World War, if they had all our combat gear, they would probably look at it like we were like freaking Iron Man. That it basically would have come down to. Honestly. They would probably think that we were Iron Man, most likely. They would love to have our combat gear. But the same note that in World War II, they had a lot of things that we can't use these days. Like they had napalm and flamethrowers. And they were still doing trench warfare, which we didn't have to do trench warfare, at least not a lot of these days. Like, if a world war ever broke out, truly broke out, it would be probably the end of mankind. Honestly.
Mr. Let him know asks, would our light gear be considered heavy in their time? Mr. Let him know said, true in French knives aka brass knuckles.
What would you call it? Let me put it like this. Mr. Let him know. There was somebody who, I forget exactly who said it, but I think it was somebody who worked on a Manhattan Project, right? I think they said I don't know what the next world war will be fought with, but I know the fourth one will be fought with sticks and stones. Basically, what that means is that the next world war, right? Whenever it happens, and I'm gonna say like eventually, it's gonna happen eventually because it just is. But say the next world war, whenever it happens, right? That's going to basically be the end. Because somebody somewhere is going to launch something that's going to end everything. So, yeah, that's how that is, truly. But with that very much being said, I have to admit that if anybody, like, okay, so coming from a guy who was born before the internet was really a thing, I have to say that these last 30 years of my life, we've seen so much technology evolve. And like, you gotta keep in mind, there are people who are alive right now who can drink, who don't know a world without YouTube. YouTube. Okay, so like, and also this right here, I'll give y'all an idea. I'll give y'all something real quick. Hold on real fast. No. Here. Who knows that sound? Who knows this sound right here? Who knows that sound? That right there, if you can answer what that sound is, man, that's the sound of my childhood right there. Legitimately. If y'all don't know what that sound is, that is a dial-up sound from when the internet, when the internet you would have to wait for the internet to actually dial up, and you would have to wait to actually get online. To actually get online to use the internet. And if somebody used your phone, a landline, you have to have a landline, which a lot of people don't know what a landline is. But you have to use a landline to connect directly to the internet. And if somebody picked up your phone, it would automatically kick you off.
Crashed PC, right?
No, dude. That's how you used to get on the internet. You haven't heard that song since I haven't heard that song.
I haven't heard that song since I haven't heard that sound since Space Goes Coast to Coast that show are old school.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Let him know said lol.
That's literally how I used to get online, dog. Like, we had to get online. Like, you had to get online. You had to connect. You had to connect to the modem, the route for the modem. You had to connect to the modem, and then you had to connect to the internet, and the modem would be connected to your landline. And if you didn't have a separate phone line, and somebody picked up that phone, it automatically disconnects you from the internet. So if you were using, and this is before the world, everybody had a cell phone. Like, keep in mind, this thing right here, what's in here right here, is more powerful than what people use to get to the moon. This is less powerful than what people used to get to the moon back in when they first did the first moon exploration.
Mr. Let him know said WTF loudly crying face.
Yes, I'm not even joking, big dog. That sound. So like I said, I'm from a time when the internet wasn't prevalent. Within the last 30 years of my life, we've seen such a jump, such an experience, such a big jump forward to an ungodly extent. Like, it's been absolutely ridiculous. So, let me go find some other place to be real quick. So, like, keep that in mind when I say, like, when you say like you want to like, what would the people in World War II think of our equipment that we have now in war? My God, they would probably find us to be Iron Man, like I said. And when I say that, I mean that in all honesty. They probably would find us to be like Iron Man. And that is just being honest with you. Okay, 10. And that is legit.
Yeet, Australia emoji.
What's good?
So are you gonna have a new season of Fortnite?
Yes, Yeet. I will be back on Fortnite on Monday. Or Friday, most likely. It's Friday. But we have, like I said, I've been, this is a sponsorship that we're doing. We're going to be doing this for the next 2-3 days. Honestly. But yes, we will be back on Fortnite within the next, by Friday. But if you can help me out though, but if you look at, but Yeet, before you go, if you download this game, if you look on these little things right here, I want to say the fourth one down, if somebody reaches, hey dude, if you look at this line right here, if somebody reaches,
GPS systems too, so we don't get lost. Yeet, Australia emoji.
GPS
said
system,
cool
yeah.
beans.
No, Yeet, if you, before you go, if you look at this right here, let's say the fourth one down right there, if somebody outside of myself gets on the game and they reach 100, level 199, I'll be doing a full stream of 1v1, all day 1v1. Cause I know a lot of people always ask me to be doing 1v1. So if you download this game on PC and then you guys can get your character up to level 199, I will be doing 1v1s all day for a stream. There are different goals. If somebody gets on game right now and they can actually hit level, somebody gets online, hit level 10, I automatically got 10 push-ups. Let's see, what level? First one is level 30. What's up, Tech?
Tech9 said, what's up with him back army?
What's up, Tech? I was just explaining, Tech, I'm not sure, I didn't think you see. Okay, so before I continue, do you guys see the these little goals here on my screen? You see my little goals here on my screen? Let me see if I can move them, make them a little bit easier to be seen.
Tech9 said, I reinstalled Fortnite. If you're trying to stream and play with me later this week or SMTH.
So yeah, I'll probably play with you later this week, big dog. But so you just reinstall Fortnite? So what you call it? Did you install this game that I have right here going right here? Because right here, hold on one second, let me see. That's what I was gonna do. Real quick, can y'all see those
Tech9 said, yeah, we see ya.
You see them? Let's just try and move them so you can see them a little bit better. So, if you see them right there, there's different goals that we can hit for these games, right? So the different goals that you guys can hit would be let me see. So I move them down. So if somebody hits level 30, I'm gonna owe 10 push-ups. If somebody hit level 90, I'm gonna owe 30 push-ups. If somebody hit level 140, I'm gonna be reacting to videos on stream. If somebody hit 245 or 48, I'm gonna be doing 1v1s all day. If somebody hit 199, we're going to be doing 1v1s, and then if somebody hit 199, we'll be doing a whole day of builds for Fortnite. So I just wanted to let y'all know, y'all can definitely work towards that. It would be better for me to go back and farm the other things. You know, work towards these goals. But yeah, if you guys installed the game and we do this, it would be pretty awesome. But going back to what Mr. Let 'em Know was saying, what was he saying? Hold on, I gotta pull that back up. Yeah, GPS. Yeah. I don't know, because in the military you're taught how to use maps. Is that not something that's normal these days, or latitude, longitudes? Let's see. 3. I need to find a place where I can get some good XP. I need to find me an XP place so I can get myself some good XP real quick. So I'm looking. I guess just here is, because this here is I was getting 1,000 XP a minute. So yeah. Oh yeah, okay, cool beans. So let me go ahead and move those back to where they were. But yeah, we're trying to get these things on.
Tech9 said, yeah, as soon as I finish building my PC this next weekend, I can join the campaign just to help you. Don't gotta do those things.
I got to, you know, I gotta do something. I gotta make it worth your time. Could definitely do, that'll help me out a lot. Okay, so Mr. Let him know, you still there, big dog? Yeah, no. So, what I was saying was, like, technology has grown so fast, so quickly, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, that dial-up sound, people don't know. Let me play one more time for y'all. Do y'all know? Do y'all know this sound right here? Hold on. So, Tech, do you know what this sound is? Do y'all know that sound right there? That right there is the sound of my childhood. That right there is the sound of my childhood. That is the sound of a freaking 90s kid right there. You guys gotta keep in mind, I was born in 1986.
No, men have 1.4 times.
Yeah, old modem. Yeah, exactly.
Tech9 said, yeah, an old modem.
Exactly. That was me. That was us. That was
Tech9 said a computer.
Yeah, exactly, big dog. That's what's crazy about it. Is there's people that don't know what that sound is. That's ridiculous to me. Yeah, I know who he is. What's up with him? I know Jacksepticeye. Yeah, I know Jacksepticeye. You do? You know him personally? Oh, you know him personally? That's pretty awesome. So, you know him personally? That's pretty awesome, dude. Like, I never met him personally. Say, this song right here, I'm going to use to make another Fortnite compilation. When we get back into Fortnite. Oh, thank you. What do I think? Hold on.
$1 courtesy feel remain subscribed.
So what was that? Hold on. Let me see. I'm writing advertising for people who are not subscribed to you for $4.99 plus 1 cent courtesy fee until I'll remain subscribed and compliment you as you will remain active in all your current and future lives. Please type yes to subscribe or yes to avoid with social security details. That's good. That's funny. I'm gonna use that. That's funny, big dog. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, I hit a new level. How much money do I have? See, money still pretty low. Okay, I have some things I need to sell. That's funny. Say, tech. That's funny. So let me check this real quick. Why did my goat drop?
Said LMU.
So we got ourselves a new bow at least. That's funny. That's cool, dude. Inventory.
Tech9 said he'll be back in a sec.
You'll be back in a sec. Got you, big dog. Got you. The material you use, very trick, and okay, cool.
Yeet, Australia emoji. Asks why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road, Yeet? Let me know. Why did the chicken cross the road, Yeet? I just died. One hit. So why did the chicken cross the road, Yeet? Let me know. So, let me see. Inventory. Inventory. So let me see, it does more. Oh no, this one does more attack.
Paid 10 said hit him up.
Hit him up. Paid 10 said hit him up. What hit him?
Paid 10 said you know how it go.
So why? What do you mean? Hit him up. No, why did the chicken cross the road, big dog? Let me know. I need to. I think this one. Combat power. So combat power goes up higher, but this one does more damage.
Yeet, Australia emoji said to see Joe Mama.
See Joe Mama. Big Jake says
Big
become
Jake said
fried
to
chicken.
Become fried chicken.
Ha! That's not my class. So let's go here, let's sell that, go here, more, let's sell that. So you go here. Don't have enough equipment yet still. What's this? Arch Tempo, material used to make an invisible cloak. Okay. Cost us 20,000. We don't have enough of that. Okay. So, let me go here and look. Don't have anything here. So we're now looking. Let's go this way. Yeah, those are all level 8. That's not going to give me much XP. What are you? So why did the chicken cross the road? To see Joe Mama. That's funny. Okay then. Let me see. Level 10, still not high enough. Here's one for you. Here's a dad joke for you guys. So my boss one time told me that I needed to go dress. I needed to dress for the job that I wanted. So I went and next day I came to work, I came dressed as Batman. So next day I went to work, I became dressed as Batman. There you go. There it is, y'all. There it is. Oh, here's one for you. That one's stronger. Experience per minute is still really low. Still getting less than 1,000 per minute. Let's see. This is not nothing good for me. Let's go over here. Oh, can't go that way. Even though these guys are big, it's not enough. Why we can't go over here?
Mr. Let him know said I have improved.
You have improved? What do you mean you've improved, big dog? So what do you mean that you have improved? You don't mind me asking.
Mr. Let him know said it's too long loudly crying face emoji. Yeet, Australia emoji, said Lamo.
So that's much better than that. What is this? A portal? Over here, boom, boom. Portal. Insufficient level. Hounds, these are level 6. These are dead. Dead. Trying to find a spot where they spawn faster. Let's try auto combat. Let's see how fast these guys. They only give me 28 experience each. Not that good. Okay, but I'm getting good. I'm getting good time here. Eye of the Demon. So, let me see. Just for Fortnite. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Too many things. Let me do this over here.
Tech9 said solar flares this summer will cause more breaks in our CO2 molecules this summer, our atmosphere, and around August we're gonna see heat waves of up to 10 degrees hotter than record heats.
Well, that's the thing that's gonna happen. So, before we do that though, Mr. Lin, Mr. Let him know, I mean. Just for $4.99. $4.99 and 20% of your paycheck. Get 24% private hotline support receiving 350 monthly compensation, ultimate chat, and I'll promote you and I'll promote your product for 2 minutes for 2% royalty on sales. How's that? Was that a good announcer voice? Was that a good announcer voice, Mr. Let him know? So I'll try to get one more time real quick. I'm gonna try to look. My teleprompter's over here, so I gotta try to look and then do it at the same time. Just $4.99. I repeat, $4.99 and 20% of your paycheck. You will get.
Mr. Let him know said if you think about it, bro, Issa.
Here, one more time. Hold on. Just for $4.99 and 20% of your paycheck, and 20% of your
Big Jake
paycheck.
said, gotta go. Bro, I'll catch you on the next stream.
Yeah, I got you, Big Jake. I'll talk to you later. Let me finish this off real fast. Just for $4.99, $4.99 and 20% of your paycheck, you will get a 24/7 private hotline support, receiving 350 monthly compliments,
Tech9 said,
ultimate, compliments, and ultimate chat. I'll promote your product every 2 minutes plus 2% of royalties. There you go. See you, Big Jake. You have a good one, big dog. I'll talk to you later, bro. But yeah. So we do all that. You know what's crazy? How I get these like sponsorships, right? So, if y'all don't know, you see that little promotion that just popped up right there in the corner? Right there? That is for Steam Stream Elements, right? So for Stream Elements, you have this ability to sign up for different promotions and things like that. You can usually do them through Twitch. So with different promotions, you have the ability to earn different things. So how the goal works for these different things here. So with Stream Elements, depending upon how many people plays and reach certain goals, you will actually get paid through Stream Elements for that. You only get paid a certain amount of money for each time you do it or everything like that, but
Australia
you do.
emoji said reload is so hard.
Reload is sweaty. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Reload be sweaty. Reload be one of the sweatiest things. That's why I took some time off, because I was playing. Well, actually, I took some time off because I wanted to get y'all acclimated. The reason I was playing Expedition 33 was because I was trying to get y'all acclimated to this right here, to MMORPGs. So, yeah. So, Mr. Let him know, how was that read for you? How was that read for you? Was that a good read? Yeah. Reload is always sweaty because everybody goes into reload is always the sweatiest of sweats because they couldn't reach Unreal in the
Kofi stream bot said
they couldn't reach Unreal in the regular game, so they had to go into reload so they can reach Unreal. So you got the sweatiest of the sweats always in reload, trying to be like, oh, we got to get the most kills. On top of the fact that it's such a smaller map and most people are not really used to such smaller maps on that game mode. But I like reload because of the simple fact that it's just always in game, always fun.
Mr. Let him know said whenever a job asks, why should we hire you? Because you need people. Mr. Let him know said face with tears of joy emoji smirking face emoji.
Whenever a job asks, why should we hire you? You need people. That's true. No joke. You wouldn't be advertising for people if they didn't need you. That is true, very much so. Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna go get a popsicle. I'll be right back. Hold on one second, guys. So, no joke, actually. I remember one time when I went for a job interview, right? I went for a job interview. I was working, it was for a car dealership, right? This was before I went and joined the military, right? So I went and joined a car dealership. I went for a job interview at a ar dealership, right? And they said those exact crack. They said those exact words, right?
Orange and red popsicles are fire if
these ones are good right here. It's lemon lime. Lemon, it tastes like lemon. The lime, one of the two. Yeah. But like, so I went to the job, right? Job interview, right? They said that they were going to hire me, but they didn't end up hiring me. You'd like to know the reason why they didn't end up hiring me? The reason that the car dealership didn't end up hiring me was because during the interview, they had music playing, and one of the songs that came on, the interviewer didn't like it, and so therefore he said that he didn't like the fact that that song came on. Keep in mind, this was on the radio. He didn't like the fact that song came on when he was interviewing me, so I didn't get the job. Literally, that was the reason. He did not like the song that came on when I was being interviewed. So, instead, he did not hire me. That literally was the day that I was just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go join the military. That was the day I was just like, I'm just gonna join the military. Because I was just like, I was done.
Said, so he was a vibes guy face with tears of joy emoji, face with tears of joy emoji. Tech9 said, nah, they hiding something from you, man, still emoji.
Dude,
Mr.
it was whatever.
No said FRRR.
Hey, it was his loss, dude. Cause no joke, right after that.
Mr. Let him know said it tech they calm down Nani fraud loudly crying face emoji. Mr. Let him know said money.
Yeah. No joke. Not even like I want to say 1 year later, the whole dealership shut down. I never knew why. Whole dealership shut down. Not even like a year later. But I was like, okay, cool. That was good to know that. At least I didn't get that job. That was the reason why I didn't get that job.
Tech9 said, was this in Cali or Philippines?
Cali. I was living in California, and it was in Lancaster, California, a Volkswagen dealership. I believe they reopened under new management or a new owner. This was in Cali, in Lancaster, California. Actually, the dealership was in Palmdale, and it was Volkswagen. They're cool though now, I believe. I actually went after I got out the military. I went and bought my car from them too. So it was crazy because they closed down a year later that I went to the military, and during that time when I was in the military, they reopened back up under new ownership. So it was not that bad. It was the car I got from there was a Nissan. It was a used Nissan car. I couldn't tell you exactly what it was, but it was a Nissan. What is this? I'm not doing that.
Tech9 said you lived in the worst part of Cali, man, loudly crying face emoji.
Yeah. I did. I also lived in, yeah, keep in mind, dude, I was born in Inglewood. Moved from Inglewood to
Mr.
West Los Angeles.
Asks what part of Cali you used to live in?
Lancaster, California. Used to live in Lancaster, California, or Lancaster. So we lived in Lancaster, California. I used to live, when I was born, I lived in Inglewood for a bit, then moved from Inglewood to East Los Angeles. We moved from East Los Angeles over to, no, I lived on 57th Street in East, and Crenshaw and Boulevard.
Tech9 said always up to no good.
Uh-huh. So, lived in there, and then I moved to Lancaster, California, lived in Lancaster until I joined the military. When I was in the military, I was stationed in Georgia, Fort Gordon, Georgia, then I was basic at Fort Benning.
Tech9 said NorCal is really nice.
North Cal? Yeah. I had to go to school there. When I got out the military, I went and, yeah, keep in mind, I have a business. I actually have I always like to say this. I have a degree in BS. I have a business degree, I have a Bachelor of Science degree. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in business, with a focus on human resources. So I always like to say I have a BS degree. I have a degree in BS. So I have a Bachelor of Science in business I got my Bachelor of Science from the University of Phoenix. So I would have to, for a little bit, there was a time where I had to drive from Lancaster, California to Bakersfield 2 to 3 times a night, or 2 to 3 times a week. So that was like a 3-hour drive there and then a 3-hour drive back. Might have been longer. So I had to drive from Lancaster to Bakersfield. So I've been to North Cali for a while. And that was crazy. That drive, it was crazy about that drive. I would do that drive.
Mr. Let him know said SoCal greater than NorCal.
True. So I'm sorry, Tech. I gotta agree with him on that one.
Mr. Let him know said I'm sorry Tech loudly crying face.
So yeah, Tech. I'm sorry. I gotta agree with him on that one. But no, I want to say that I was traveling. I was pretty much traveling a lot from there. Let's see, still level 18, not level 25. Where's more people? I need to get someplace where they're somewhat
Tech9
bigger.
said all of SoCal is Democrats person face palming emoji.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Go ahead.
Mr. Let him know said not me. Mr. Let him know said we Republicans.
It is what it is. Let me see. How much gold do I have? I'm gonna have to get that piercing thing.
Australia emoji said I'm gonna to get something to eat.
No, say good. Guys, oh. Okay, big dog. If you're gonna go do that, go for it. Sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this, sell that. This is lower rated. We'll sell that. Take this, sell this. I know it's rare, but still we're gonna sell it. Because I need gold so I can get to the thing that I want. 100, 100, 100. No, but no, I used to travel. That was that was basically my daily travels. That's when I was, still going to school and whatnot. Let me see. Inventory. Let's go to a shop. No. Let's go over to storage.
Tech9 said what makes SoCal better.
What makes SoCal better? I don't know.
Now,
Everything?
shall we get started?
No, Oh, got some discount here with this. Buy that. And then equip that. No, I would say what makes SoCal better, all the fires? I don't know. I like SoCal. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like North Cal. It's cool. I was just born and raised in SoCal. It's all about where you're from, honestly. You gotta rep where you're from at the end of the day.
You are in need of help.
That.
Still a dangerous world outside the village. Be careful.
I couldn't tell you. I'm gonna do this. Auto fight. Let me see. But what do you think makes North Cal better than South? North Cal better than South Cal? Honestly, I think it's all the beaches. Honestly, Though I'm not a beach person, I hate water. Like I'm not a big going to the
Australia
beach.
emoji said I'm making noodles, aren't I?
Making noodles, top ramen, or what type of noodles are you making? So I couldn't tell you what makes South Cal better than North Cal off the top of my head.
Mr. Let 'em know said Tech, we got a lot of authentic Mexican food. A lot of movies are made here. We got a lot of nice areas to explore for tourism. We got a lot of car shows. Mr. Let 'em know said together.
Yeah.
Tech9 said everything is unique in NorCal, and just so we're sure NorCal is anything above Sacramento, loudly crying face emoji.
No, no. Let's go right here. I would say... Let me see. I don't know. I like North Cal, I like South Cal. Never really been a big issue with either or. You know what? While we're here, let me see. Go here, go to settings. Let's look for some redemption codes, right? System. Let me see. There should be some redemption codes for this game. Coupon. $33 games. I don't know. I personally love North Cal while I was there. South Cal.
Australia emoji said I am. They are not flavored.
They're not flavored? Oh, okay.
Kofi Streambot said visit old R my place's Kofi page at.
Let me see. Let me see. Keep that going real quick. While that's going, let me look for...
Tech9 said protests. And yeah, we have lots of restaurants here too. We have insanely cool trees and waterfalls, mud pits, deserts, 4x4 trails, museums, animals. We have everything, so Cal has put more spread upon.
That's true.
Tech9 said AMD people are nice up here, lol. Tech9 said, and we have fresh lakes folded hands emoji.
Dark. Let me go here real quick. Boom.
Tech9 said we have better fishing.
I've never been fishing actually in my life. Something I wanted to do, but I just never did. I've never been fishing. That's something I always want to do, but I never did do. I'm gonna do this. Here.
Tech9 said
Why is that so loud? Stop it.
Mr. Let 'em know said we got better fish.
So are y'all actually having that conversation?
Mr. Let 'em know said you haven't seen the nice areas of SoCal. There's beautiful lakes all over, brother. Tech9 said not good fish frown.
What is it? What server am I on real quick? Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Go back. Let's go. Let me find out which server I'm on. Stats, description, options, default, health, stats.
Tech9 said if there was then they wouldn't be stealing all TGE water from up here.
That's crazy, y'all. Let me see. So let's see. I have a total. Oh, I have not been upgrading my character yet. G, vitality, energy.
Tech9 said just last summer Lake Town over from me was 65% trained specifically for LA drinking water face with crossed out eyes emoji dizzy emoji.
Let's do this, do this, do that, do that. Confirm stuff. CP power went up. Cool beans.
Mr. Let him know said all I know is if I see a shark him getting a pregnant folded hands emoji smiling face with horns emoji smiling face with horns emoji.
So you get a
Let him
shark.
know said smirking face emoji face with tears of joy emoji face with tears of joy emoji.
Let me see. I'm going to here. Let me do it. Oh, that's still a thing. Let me see, go here. Character settings. System. Chat. Count. Server 5. Okay, cool. That's what I was wondering.
Mr. Let him know said how could a lake hours away help us in any way?
Warning. Reading. So, let's see, this is I am FV. Our redemption was successful. Note the item will be sent to your bag. That's the serial number used. Please read the rules carefully. Serial number. And give me the right. Awesome. Okay, clubbing. So, go here. Okay, nope. Inventory.
Tech9 said 444-mile California aqueduct.
Wait, what happened? Let me see. Shop. Storage. I don't want to go back to storage. So that should be in my bag somewhere. So, here it is. See, gift code reward. Claim. Wait, how did I get to mail? Okay, so how do I get to a boss now? Let me see, go here. Still trying to figure out this game a lot of the way. Let's see. Move now.
Tech9 said during the summer NorCal is the only thing keeping SoCal alive. Now they're recycling water confused face emoji.
No, I mean... Oops. No, I mean... He's not wrong. So he's not wrong on a real. I just kind of been farming XP and stuff. Learn a new battle skill. Oh, I didn't have to
Tech9
spend
said
money for the
anyways,
triple
I'm
shot.
out, I'll be back tomorrow Army 100 points emoji.
Okay, you be good, big dog. Dang it, I did not have to buy the triple shot. I could have bought something else instead. Equip.
Mr.
There you go.
Let him know said hell no bro is a
First of
NorCal
all,
always saying they
always
never
try
have enough
your
water for the
best in
fields
everything you...
NorCal.
That's true. But with that very much being said, it's like... I'm kind of like... North Cal is... Like...
Warrior, would you like to take a look at some of my
Let him know
potions?
said see you tech.
Yeah, you be good, Tech. I'll talk to you later, big dog.
If your pet
Tech
is
9
ever
said
injured
because
after a
NorCal
tough
makes
battle,
rice, look
come
up how
find
to
me.
aggregate rice and farm it.
That's true.
Mr. Let him know said saluting face emoji.
So we're going here. Don't want to equip that. Equip that. So I've been farming this entire time. I didn't even do the basic tutorial for a bit. I'm so overpowered already. I didn't even do the tutorial. I've just been farming this entire time. I didn't even do the tutorial. That's crazy.
Mr. Let him know said all real look into it brother.
No, what you call it? Said, Mr. Let him know. Are you going to be able to be here tomorrow, big dog? You know, 'cause I like talking to you. New function, equip that.
Boss feature is available. Tap on the boss and defeat the Death King.
Tap on the boss. Let's go. Solo the boss. We'll get one of these items from the Death King. That's nuts. So I've been doing all this, and I didn't even know to do this. There we go. There we go.
Mr. Let him know said if I can I will brother saluting face emoji.
Thank you, dude. It'd be awesome if you can make it back here. You're pretty awesome, honestly. I like hanging out with you. Carnival. Let's see, first purchase. We're not gonna buy nothing today. Though I want to. Equip now, equip now. But yeah, I love tagging with you, dude. You're pretty cool. So, it's raining sideways right now. Move. So if y'all can hear that, it's raining outside. It's raining sideways. So let's go. So that's crazy, dude. I was playing this game. I was sitting here hard leveling. Let's go here. Skill. Acquire. Acquire skill. Cool. Quick skill. Full point. Okay, cool beans. So do this, do this, do this. So we're going here. Got that did. Ghost area. Let's go. The fact that this thing is so cool. I like this game now. I mean, this game is still pretty fun, but I mean, I wasn't thinking too much about it.
Emoji said with the new season of Fortnite it's hard but not with new guns and lots Saber and X-Wing and Toffinger.
Yeah, I heard about that, big dog. What's up with that? I heard the TIE Fighter's out now, which just sounds pretty cool. I heard the new season, I ain't not no joke, I heard the new season's actually not half bad. To be really real with you. New function, upgrade, give it a try.
Upgrade feature is available. Use Jewel of
Okay,
Blessing and
combine.
Jewel of Souls to upgrade your...
Cool, thank you. Craft. So that's it. Combine. Which wings? Okay, cool. Craft. Craft a bow. Optional upgrade. I can upgrade my bow. Upgrade the bow. Can't be upgraded more. Can't be upgraded more. Okay, cool. Upgrade again. Coming. Now let's go.
The higher your upgrade level, the cooler the effects you can.
Kofi
Try it out
Streambot
yourself.
said visit old My Plays
There
as
we go.
Kofi page at.
So how is the new season? Have you played it yet? Let me just do that real quick. Have you been playing the new season, Yeet? Because I haven't. I've been playing Reload still, honestly, and I've still been trying to hop back and forth into it. But like, I don't know. Hold on, before I start doing this boss real quick, I'm gonna go get some more. I'm gonna go get another popsicle. Okay, I'm back. It's raining cats and dogs outside. Like, no joke, it's actually like, it's pouring out rain right now. Wow, I almost missed my SS drop rate. Equip. Equip. I need to buy some more potions.
Yeet, Australia emoji, said yes I haven't, it's fun cause you feel the X-Wing.
It is? What you call it? I've been wanting to hop into it, I just haven't had a chance to yet. Okay, cool. So I heard it's been pretty cool though, like realistically. Yeah, I got him out. Do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that right now? It's pouring.
Australia emoji asks, are you big on Saturday and Sunday?
Usually Saturdays, Sundays are reserved for my family. I'll try to see, maybe eventually I might do a few times, but not currently. But I do need to. I just spit all over myself. Crappity crap crap.
These cursed demons. Give me back my house!
Oh, man. Sorry, I had to eat that popsicle. It was really good. I love me some popsicles, dude. That's one thing I can never get over as a kid.
Garnets can be exchanged for jewels, and jewels can also be exchanged.
I'll go here. Click here. Exchange. Very max. Exchange. So we're learning, still basically still going through the tutorial, because I was just farming. I literally spent 2 hours just farming on this whole entire map. Wasn't doing any of the quests, nothing. So let's go. I wasn't doing any of the quests or nothing. I was literally just auto farming. Before we go, hold on.
Australia emoji asks, do you have any idea for a video for me?
I don't know, dude. The video idea. You do Fortnite videos, right? What type of videos do you do? What type of videos do you do? I need to know what type of videos you do. Do you do, God, this is really coming down. What type of videos do you do? I need to know that. If you answer that, then I can maybe help you out with that.
These cursed demons. Give me back my house! I will never forgive those demons. Never.
So what type of videos do you do? What is your YouTube channel about, Big Dog? That's what I need to know. If you answer that question, I'll be able to help you with what kind of video that you should do.
Australia emoji said
I don't know. Because the thing is, I can sit here and I can tell you all types of video ideas, but if it's not your channel, or it's not what you're known for, the video ideas ain't gonna mean anything. Like, I can sit here and I can tell you all type of anything, but if your channel isn't based around that, then it's not gonna do anything in the YouTube algorithm. So it's like, okay, so it's like, take what I have right here, right? Like, I do a lot of these. I do, like, I'm doing this right here. This is a sponsored video, right? My sponsored video isn't going to do as well in a live stream as it would if I were playing Fortnite, because I am a Fortnite channel. You know, I'm doing this sponsorship, you know, because let's keep it real, money. But on that same note, you know, you have to know what your channel is about and what they could, you know, possibly, what people possibly would want. You know, so just because, you know, your channel is one thing doesn't mean that it's something that it'd be something that you should use. You know, just because I can give you an idea doesn't mean it's a good idea. In other words. So think of that in that manner. Shower arrows, multi-shot. Dang it. Shower arrows. Look at that one. Learn it. You just have to basically think of that manner.
Yeet, Australia emoji said hold on, I'm going to make a video.
Go for it, big dog. Go for it. Take that mount. Equip you! Give me my panda! Give me my panda! I don't know what I'm using this one or whatever. I actually wouldn't have bought this skill, which is stupid. Okay, cool. We'll just go back. Back. Go here. Unlock. Okay, cool. Let's go. Go do what we gotta do.
These monsters are getting harder to contain by the day. How worrisome.
Got my panda. New function available, Land of the Demons. Don't know what that does. I guess we're going to try him. Jeez Louise, and getting all this stuff. Level 40. Jeez Louise, that was quick. Exchange. Exchange. Go back here. Store. No, I want to go to Garnet's store. Grab that. Grab you. Cool beans. Go back. Use the skill multi-shot. Use that. Cool beans. Got a new skill, multi-shot. Okay, cool beans. We're gonna go. That, cool beans. And that. Go here. Okay.
Kofi Streambot said visit old RMI Plays' Kofi page at.
Over here. Jeez Louise. Okay, nice change. Do that, go here, do that. Boom, 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 boom. Talk to Weber. Oh,
if
man.
only I had been stronger, it would have never.
Okay, cool. Craft. Can upgrade the bow. Which I will do real quick, I guess. Guilds. Oh! I can make my own guild. Create a guild. We shall create our own guild in this game. And this shall be called the Play Army. Play Army Guild. Play Army. Go here, go here, go here, go here. I'm gonna do this. Oh, Army. Old Army. Guild. C-U-I-L-D. Army Guild. For the subs. Principal, level 42. Can't do it yet. Okay. Well, we're not gonna join a guild. We're gonna create our own guild.
Guild feature is available.
Nope. I don't wanna do
Join
that
your
yet.
friends on your adventure through the Mew con.
Dailies. Do this real quick. Challenge. There we go. go. Yeah, this is good. Bust. Man, we're doing good. I think we're doing good. Jeez Louise, we're going through this. How's everybody doing over there? Hope y'all really liking this. This is actually getting much better. Come on, we gotta get this. We're down at 6 seconds. What are you? Boss attack? Can we, let's see how we can do it. Can we get it done within the next... Try and get this SSS drop. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Well, I think we did pretty good. There it is. Quest reward, quest received, claim, dailies, move, solo boss. Getting some pretty good solos here. Wait a minute, this round have that. Oh, we're almost there. Come on, like 10 seconds. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make that drop. Sure we're gonna make it. No, I don't think we're gonna make it. Dang it, that's that. Dang, SS drop. That's annoying. Change, max, change those. Get that. See if I equip this. Let's see, what do we got? Got a lot. I can't use that. Okay, cool beans. So I think we're growing pretty good. Nope. So let's go here. Receive rewards. Pick that up. Go here. Go to the dailies. We can still do some more dailies. Here. Guild. I don't want to join a guild. I want to create my own guild. Create a guild. Play army. Insufficient garnets. So we can't buy one yet. So we can't do the guild yet because I'm gonna create my own guild. Claim the rewards. Over here. Craft. Upgrade. We upgrade this. Don't have enough to upgrade that. We can upgrade this. Upgrade. Don't upgrade now. I'm not sure what this does. But whatever, I'll leave it as it is. So wings, pets. items. Cloak, I don't think I want that. Go here, go to craft. Do I want to upgrade this? No. No. Like this. So I got reach level 50. Land of Demons. The area unlocked. Assassins. Let's try this. So my guy's gonna gather all my stuff for me. Why you didn't do that? Huh, milestone. So fan hit a milestone. No, I'm good. Why not? Why not do it? Discord fan milestone. Okay, cool beans. We'll do our stuff.
Wow, you're amazing. If only I could be like you someday.
Upgrade equipment, unlock dormant. Okay, so when we upgrade this, I guess I'll upgrade that a little bit. Go here, go here. New function available. Let me see. Dailies. Let's do this. Try getting any dailies we can done for right now. Not that fast. I have back here, man. That was nice. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll turn on the server. Let's see, we got this, we got this. There we go. You see, I think we're doing pretty good.
Warrior, we shall meet again.
Limited. Okay, cool beans. Daily. Okay, cool. Yeah. This will be the last one for the day. I think we're doing pretty okay. And buff. Yep. Dang, we got a lot from that. Use. Acquire clothes. Exchange. Exchange. I don't know what this does, but sure. Exchange. Cool beans.
Kofi Stream Bot said visit old my plays' Kofi page at.
Auction. Oh, whatever. Metal. Close. This. Auction. Display. Auction. Equip, I guess. Let's go up here. Use. Got it pretty quickly. That. Talk to them, grab that. Grab that. Okay. With that very much being said, guys. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how we're doing over on TikTok or anybody. So people have been going back and forth every which way. Okay guys, so it's about that time for me to be heading off real quick. We'll be playing this game again tomorrow. We're trying to get to level 3. We're trying to get to the highest level we possibly can. Let's just keep it real. Once again, if you guys can, click the link in the description down below. There is a link that will send you to this game. If you click to this game, we will be able to hit different goals, things of that nature. I think I owe a few goals already. Let me check real quick, actually. Before I do go. Let me check and see what goals we might have hit, that I might have hit myself. Let's see.
Yeet, Australia emoji, said back.
Oh, nice. Welcome back, big dog. Hold on, let me see. And you install. Reached level 15, which is okay. I reached level 30. Okay, so I owe 10 push-ups. Let's go back. So I owe 10 push-ups, I believe. Let me just double check and make sure that's right. Stream elements. So let's go here. Let's go to my sponsor. Let's see, go here. And the goal. So, okay, well, I know I reached level 30 so far. So, I reached level 30, so I will give y'all the 10. I will give y'all the 10 because I reached level 30 myself. So, let me pull up.
Yeet, Australia emoji, said sorry I'm late making a video.
No, it's all good. I owe 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Whew. Okay, guys. Oh boy. Okay, that was rough. With that very much being said, after I done knocked out my 10, I do want to say thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Basically, yeah. Basically, it's just tomorrow we'll be continue doing this because we're going to keep going with the sponsorship. We'll keep doing it the right way because I actually finally figured out that we have to go and do certain things and all that kind of stuff. I will probably still play the game a little bit after stream. And yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Peace out.
Yeet, Australia emoji, said bye see you tomorrow.